Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please be sure to subscribe in order to see more videos from me. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share it wherever you share cool stuff. So I really was thinking, what kind of video can you do around this time? Obviously, there are so many movies that come out every single year that are themed around Valentine's Day or just love in general. There's so many romantic comedies, so many dramas, various different things that you can watch around this time of year if you're really wanting to get into the Valentine's mood. And so I came up with just a short list of some movie suggestions that will help you plan your next Netflix and chill. Maybe you're just staying in for the night and you're hanging out with your friends. Even if you and Bae are getting together and you're just gonna watch a movie, maybe one of these movie suggestions will be helpful to you. Obviously, when we think about Valentine's Day, you tend to think about those true traditional romance movies. They're the sappy ones, the love-filled ones, and they're classic. Most of them are tearjerkers and they leave you in all the feels. And so I thought about a classic, you probably have heard of it, probably have seen it, A Walk to Remember. A Walk to Remember, it stars Mandy Moore and Shane West, and they play two teenagers from completely different backgrounds who end up falling in love. And this one, I mean, it tugs on all your heartstrings. So if you are a true romantic, I really think that you will like that one. Another movie that will really pull on your heartstrings and that's currently on Netflix right now is called Listen to Your Heart. And it's about a guy and a girl who form an unlikely relationship. The girl inspires the guy to write all this beautiful music, and all of it is inspired by her, and she's deaf. And so that one also tearjerker, all the feels. If you are into that, if that sounds appealing to you, definitely check that one out as well. One of my personal favorites is The Wedding Planner, and this is also currently on Netflix. It stars Jennifer Lopez as, you guessed it, the wedding planner, and she is responsible for planning the wedding for Matthew McConaughey's character and his fiance. And a lot of crazy things happen. The two of them end up falling in love, and you have to check it out to see if they end up together or if he stays with the fiance. It's really funny, and it also has like all those great qualities that we like to see in romantic comedies. So I think that you'll enjoy that one also. Now, I can't leave out the quirky Valentine. This is the person who really likes to laugh, loves off-the-wall kind of comedies. And so one that came to mind is a true classic. It's an 80s masterpiece, and that is The Princess Bride. I recently rewatched this film after having watched it years ago, and I thought, you know, it has some things that I didn't really catch as a kid that I can now appreciate. And again, it's a true romantic comedy. If you are a fan of House of Cards, you probably will like it because you get to see a young Robin Wright in action. It's funny, it has a good ending, and it's one of those just feel-good ones because the guy gets the girl. I don't think that's a spoiler, but the guy does get the girl in that one. Another personal favorite of mine is Just Right, which stars Queen Latifah and Common. Queen plays a physical therapist who is responsible for helping Common's character, who's a professional basketball player, heal and regain his strength after an injury, and sparks fly and they may or may not end up together. I almost didn't include this next one because it also has Matthew McConaughey, but then I thought, can one ever truly have too much Matthew McConaughey? And the answer is a resounding no. And so another movie that you can check out that's also currently on Netflix is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. Now, you cannot do a list of Valentine's suggestions and not include movies for The Rebel. The Rebel is the one that would much rather see things blow up, see people get beat up, and would like to see superheroes and villains. They want to see all that instead of love, sappy cry-fest movies. And more often than not, I find myself in this category. And so for this group of people, I thought of some out-of-the-box kind of movies like Creed. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I'm a huge fan of that one. It came out a couple of years ago. It stars MBJ as Adonis Creed, and it's a good addition to the Rocky universe. So that one is really worth your time. If you want to see my full-length review for that one, you can click right up here to watch that. Captain America Civil War, one of the best films of 2016 in my opinion. I mean, superheroes, villains, things blowing up, things going wrong, the Avengers coming together again to try and save the world. It doesn't get any better than that. That one is also currently on Netflix. Netflix. Hopefully at least one of the films on this list catches your attention and it's one that you think you can check out. So whether you have a bae this Valentine's, you're baeless, or you're doing a galentine's with your girls, I hope that it's a great one. It's one to remember. Leave a comment down below letting me know what movie you would add to this Valentine's Day suggestion list, movies that you've seen that I may have mentioned, and as always, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!